I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Obinderendu, chukwumari ihe ọma oge mere m obinderendu, atụla ụjọ, obinderendu, chukwumari ihe ọma oge mere m obinderendu. I hope I sang it well. It says, my heart, be at peace. God knows the good he's going to do for me. The Bible says he's able to do immeasurably beyond what you can think of or imagine. Learn to be relaxed in the hands of God. That is what has kept me till date. You know, I passed through a lot of challenges and difficulties. And in each of these cases, God miraculously saw me through. So I have come to learn to relax in his hands. I was asking my lawyer, what lessons have you learned from me? He's a son to my schoolmate at the University of Ibadan. He said, learn to be relaxed in his hands. I went to the market to drop my wife, and we parked somewhere. And somebody came and parked behind us. And my driver, a huge man, was worried. He said, this man parked behind us. I said, just relax. When we want to go, he will not be there. And truly, when we were about to go, he was not there. He had driven away. I would have been agitated. I don't get agitated over many things. In fact, it is other people that create problems around me that make me get agitated. My wife, my children, my workers, relatives. For me alone, I don't get agitated. I have learned to be relaxed in his hands. When you think that you have reached your extremity, that is God's opportunity. I learned to relax in his hands. He has a plan for me. He has a destination he's taking me to. What will it benefit God if I die now? What will it benefit God if I end up in penury and people start making mockery of me that I preached God and I'm preached about Jesus and I'm where I am? I am relaxed. There are many things I don't trouble myself about. And occasionally I take some very high risks, like being AS, and my wife is AS and I married her. I told her, if we don't have children, don't trouble me. And I meant it. Be relaxed in his hand. He is sure to come to do that thing. He will not come late. He will come at the right time. I got a phone call from an ambassador in one country. I don't struggle for things. But listen, I put in my best effort in whatever I do. I put in my best effort, but I will not manipulate. I will not hustle. I will not defraud. I will not do this. I am relaxed in God's hand. There are things he has done. I told you the story of how I didn't have the book for plastic surgery, and Dr. Isaac Veludu in Lagos had the book, and he said I must read it in his room so that it doesn't get lost. And I picked the book. Chapter 5 fell open. The book fell from my hand because I've been awake for days. I picked it again. Chapter 5, several times chapter 5 opened when the book fell from my hand because I was standing to read because I didn't have books. And lo and behold, I went to wash my face and read chapter 5. It was parotid tumor. When I got to the hall, the pediatric ward, you have to pick paper. I picked number 6. And I went into the ward. Number 6 was parotid tumor. And Professor Achempong from Ghana and Dr. Adebo were the ones who conducted the oral exam for me. And I was manifesting. There was a surgical scar over the tumor. And they asked me, what do I think has happened? I said they have operated on it before. And the thing has regrown. Why? Salivary gland. Some of the canals that drain saliva might be blocked by whatever is growing there, so it has swollen up again. And I passed. I passed. The book I borrowed for anesthesiology, I was reading it in the library, and the owner took it, and I took another one from another person. I found out that they made a mistake in one of the books. They confused spinal anesthesia needle with epidural anesthesia needle, and they corrected it in the new edition. So I went into the hall, and it was the two needles they gave to me, and I was able to know the difference. So I'm very relaxed in his hands. Very, very relaxed in his hands. I found myself in very difficult situations, and he proved himself to be wonderfully caring father. Why don't you learn to be relaxed? There are people in worse off situations than you are. There are people who are passing through things that there are not even any solutions to. In the book of Hebrews chapter 11, the last part of it that the church does not preach, there were people who believed God, but what they believed God for did not come to pass. But they were written as heroes of faith. So even if you don't get what you prayed for, still be relaxed in God's hands. He is still God and He's still good. I have learned to be relaxed in His hands. I am not desperate, and He has not failed me, and He will not fail me. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Poki. On the 7th and on the 8th of June, I have an online seminar coming up by 7 p.m. Nigerian time, and I'll be sharing with you how to become a person of value and of high net worth. Send me a message on +234 7052136763, and I will send you the flyer. Send me a message on that same number. I have properties for sale. People are buying from the US, from Turkey, from different places. Every day, I will still have enough land. God bless you. And I have books, different books for sale, about 15 different copies, and we're still going to publish more. I have books. Send a message to me, +234 7052136763. I am your friend, Dr. Charles Poki.